Alright, this is a test. Today is Sunday, the 21st of January. I want to finish our first part of the loop for you and sort of do a recap. Sometime in the next week or so, we're driving down to Mississippi to double check the boat, to do a few things. We'll be back for about 3 more weeks, and then we are starting part 2 of our loop. So the last video we left Grand Harbor. We had 3 locks and maybe 50 miles to get to Fulton, where we left the boat. So at the beginning of this video, we went through actually 3 locks, but I think I only filmed, I might have filmed 2 of them, but the last lock was called John Rankin Lock and Dam, and it was a half a mile to Midway. So once we got through that, we went to Midway. We got there, I think, Friday. Whatever, it started to winterize. We had to pick up a rental car in Tupelo and get ready to leave the boat for a few months period. We had no idea it was going to be as cold as it was, so we're sort of anxious to get back down there and take a look at things. Far colder than we would have imagined. We did winterize, I hope well enough. So anyway, this video is going to bring you and us up to date. I'm still going to do another video or 2 before we start the second part. I want to recap some of the things that we really liked, and take some time and do that. May also mention some of the mistakes we made, some of the things we had that we didn't need, and some of the things we needed that we didn't have. So I'll take some time to sit down with Lorraine, and we'll put together another video or 2 before we take off again, hopefully the first week or so in March. So we appreciate everybody that stayed with us. It was quite an adventure. Coming home, I have mixed emotions. We had no choice. We had to come home. We had doctor's appointments and so on, but we'll talk a little bit about that in the future. So as always, thanks for watching. This is where we are right now. And this is where we started. So we're going to just sort of recap this. Still sort of blows my mind when I look at it. So this was our first lock of the day, and it went pretty smooth. I think we had 3 locks to get to Fulton. The last one I think was the largest. I'll post the name of it here. It was a pretty good day. I think this is the biggest drop, 85 feet or something. So maybe an 85-foot drop or something like that. This is our last lock until spring. Once we get down here, we're about a half an hour from our marina. We've done really well this morning with all 3 locks. Leaving our last lock, following Piece of Chill. obviously this was bittersweet for us, period. We really didn't want to stop, but we had to stop for doctor's appointments, holidays, and all that. It just didn't make sense to keep. So this is where we first pulled in and docked at Midway Marina. The boat is on the end of a pier, partially covered and partially not covered. It's a long walkway up to the office, but because we didn't want to take the mast down, we decided to leave it where it was. So this is the main office. Kind of slow this time of year. We actually came up here to get a car key from.
You're giving me some car keys, right?
So that we could go to Tupelo and pick up a rental car that we would be loading in the next couple of days.
Right? This is a barge.
You can see the land around the marina is rural. Kind of reminds me of parts of Maryland, maybe. It's kind of desolate, but Fulton itself is only about 20 minutes up the road. So we got a car, came back. So paid a couple days winterizing. Sunday morning, last full day on the boat. It's 7:05. Last night was daylight, whatever time. So we're going to gradually load the rental car and